How you doing again? Son, Junior, Purpose. Episode 9 for you, son. Told you this morning I was gonna put some more game down on video, leave you some more breadcrumbs, something for you to study tonight, man, while I'm away for a day or two, you know. But before I go forward, episode 9, Larry Brooks, game for the game, breadcrumb dropper, you know. I'm gonna go back and cover some things, or mention some things we already been over, because I'm trying to put a puzzle together, piece by piece. Humongous puzzle, man. Endless. Things we went over before. In short, the company you keep, falling down, standing up, transmutation. Just a few of the topics we covered, man, before I get started today. But like I'm gonna say some things and I'm gonna repeat them a lot because I want to put energy on them and make sure while you listen to this, studying to this, it don't leave that consciousness. We live in a dark time. We live in a dark world. And before there was light, there was darkness. Light came with the word, right? So what has changed? Not much. It's still dark times, and that light got to come from within. These are things I done covered before, because but I'm gonna go a little further into it. I hope make it make a little more sense and add another piece to this puzzle, man. Like I said, we live in darkness, and that's why the light has to shine within. And let me stay there. That light got to come from within, man. It's kind of a freestyle today, but I say that light got to come within, but there's other lights. You got other lights a lot of people chase. I don't want you to do that. And I feel like if you are knowledgeable about the other types of light, like you'd be less likely to go chase them, You got fame, that light that a lot of folks get chased. They want to be famous. They want to be in the public eye, man. Wealth, materialism. They chase that light. See, all them lights right there, them two examples, those come from out there, and they shine on you. That's not the light that's shining from within. That's the light somebody putting on you. And that light can always be dim. And you don't know that light. You don't know the light of fame. You don't know where that light really coming from. It's a saying, like you chase that light in that tunnel, it may be a train on the other end of it. You chase that light of fame, that may be a train you running into. You chase that light of materialism, that may be a beam somebody got on you. That ain't the light coming from within. So remember that. I'm gonna start there, but that ain't what this lesson on. This lesson freestyle, so we're gonna go some places. Man. I feel like I said before, try to articulate better, not show my countryness as much. Just kidding. I enjoy my countryness, man. I don't duck it and dodge it. Liberty, Texas, baby. He who kneels before God can stand in front of anyone. He who kneels before God can stand before anyone. That's one I saw. I read that Bible verse early this week, and I knew I was gonna come back to it. It's just been sticking with me. Like I didn't know how to use it or how I was gonna use it, so I'm gonna just go off the top with it, man, and what that means to me. He who kneels before God, kneel. We talked about falling down and standing up, but what's kneeling? Is it a physical thing? You drop to your knees? Kinda, sorta. But that ain't how I take that. He who kneels. Kneeling is synonymous with prayer. He who prays to God can stand before anything, anybody. He who prays can stand before anything. That's the breakdown. Ephesians 3:14. He who kneels before God can stand before anything. Anyone. Different translations. But anyway, man, kneel. Pray. What does that mean? How do you do it? What do you mean, Dad? In this dark world. How does prayer help me stand before anything? That's the lesson for today. How does prayer help me stand before anything? Game for the game today. And when I mean game, I repeat myself again. Purpose, what's up, Keyshawn? Sorry for eating that ice, man. I got an earpiece on, so that probably was loud. My apologies. I'll do better next time. But anyway, man, kneeling before God, before you enter this darkness of this world, every day. That's what I'm going to talk about. Praying every day. Prayer should be the first thing you do. Because no matter where you wake up in this world, you're walking in the darkness. Whether you wake up in your house, whether you wake up on the 20th floor in an executive suite, where you wake up underneath a bridge, you wake up in this world. If you wake up in this world, you're blessed, but you wake up in the darkness. And you got to shine from within. And you got to get closer to God. Because what you're going to face every day is darkness. So you must kneel. You must pray. Now, that's the foundation. Let's go into that. Fear. Fear. Fear is probably going to be your biggest enemy as far as doing anything, accomplishing anything. Fear paralyzes man, most men, because they don't understand fear. They don't understand it's a natural occurrence, and you got to run to it. Pain, run through it. But fear, we're going to stay there. And how do you handle fear? Because darkness is scary. Darkness is where we have been planted to grow. And that's what this kneeling come into. How do you deal with that fear, with this darkness? We got to enter into every day we wake up. But once again, I'm going to recite that Bible verse again. He who kneels before God can stand before anyone, anything. He who prays. And this is why I say the first thing you need to do when you gain consciousness every morning is pray. Kneel before God so that you may go out and face anything. When your eyes wake up in the morning, right then is your first prayer. Say it then. You woke up, you gained consciousness. Remember, thank you, God. I'm here again, ready to do battle with darkness. So let me kneel before God, because I don't even know what's coming half the time to me. But I know if I kneel in the beginning of my day, kneel during my day, throughout the day, kneel as many times as you cognitive to do it, man. And you're going to be able to face anything, because prayer will calm you. Prayer will recenter you. Let's replace prayer with kneeling. So it make even more sense why I'm stressing that topic. Kneel before everything you have to face, known and unknown. Have the habit of kneeling. Kneel continuously. Anytime in happy times, sad times, up, down, in the middle vibration, when everything you feel like is just smooth and ain't no up or down. Kneel. 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 Keep your frequency level. If you keep kneeling, you got the habit of kneeling, nothing will be too big for you to handle. If you got the habit of kneeling, because God ain't on you, he ain't around you, he's in you. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, man, it ain't on me, it's in me. And how do you channel what's in you? Prayer. That's how you bring the power of God out of you. That's how you connect with God. Because in this dark world, and remember, seeds are planted in darkness. Seeds can't grow without darkness, without being planted in the darkness. So it's natural to be in the dark. You're going to be in that dark because you God's seed. He just replants you every day. So you kneel every day. But anyway, man, what you see out here? What we see? You see materials, fame, wealth, poverty. All these things you see in the darkness, man. But all that stuff is noise, material, man. Cars, houses, jewelry, fame, YouTube, the basketball team. Bring it to your level. The basketball team, the wrestling team, the gangs in the hallway. You go to school, you know, off Cleveland Avenue, so it is what it is out there. All that noise you got to be around. And that noise within that darkness creates fear in you. I've seen it. I felt it. How do you deal with that fear? Kneel. The fear coming every day. Darkness coming every day. And I just wanted to put some gang down for you. Hopefully, that made a little sense to you, man. I don't even know if I went into that deep enough, man. But that's probably something you got to study on your own, because prayer ain't nothing I can teach you how to do, you know, really. Because it takes so much practice. It's like, well, I ain't gonna say I can't teach you. I guess I can guide you and show you a way, but you got to practice. It's like me. I can tell you how to do. I can tell you how to shoot the jumper, but if you don't go out there and practice the mechanics of it, you ain't gonna hit no shots, man. So, and every day, man, realize, you know, I'm gonna back up on myself, man, and give you one more with that. You know, a lot of people pray in the worst of times, man. They want to kneel when everything is bad. They want to kneel when Goliath is right in their face. Let me kneel now. Let me kneel. Goliath is right in my face, about to knock me out, man. Let me start praying, please, God. Oh, man, he's swinging. Please, God, don't let this knock me out. Man, you should have prayed before you got in the ring with Goliath, because prayer slows things down. Prayer calms your mind. Prayer puts you in contact with God. This noisy world. Go to a quiet place and pray. Go to a quiet place where you go before God. You can pray anywhere. But if you can get yourself in a quiet place, man, because God, all that noise, man, how you going to hear God with all that noise, man? Learn how to kneel, where to kneel in quiet places. Anyway, man, I'm going to talk about value, man, and tie that back into kneeling. Because like I said, you look out here, you see all the material, all the fame, all the stuff that go with it. But is that stuff really valuable? Is jewelry really valuable? Houses, cars, is that stuff really valuable? If so many people have them? Because value comes with rarity, man. What I don't see a lot of people having is peace. Peace is rare, man. Peace is rare. So rare. But how do you get it, man? Learn to kneel. You can create your own peace in this dark, chaotic, noisy, environment, society. Anyway, bro, this been a game for the gang, part 9. I've been more scatterbrained today. I need to kneel today. I will. I'm going to spend some time kneeling myself, bring myself some peace before I go on my journey, before I enter into this darkness, so I can have a calm approach. Man, let me tell you, man. Let me give you a testimony, son. That's going to ring bells in your head. 10 days ago, 10 p.m., 2 of my sons, 1 of my daughter, bang on my bedroom door. Daddy, daddy, daddy. It's 3 police cars outside. I ain't broke no laws. I ain't want it. I ain't got nothing on me that I know about that need to be some kind of interaction with some police. So I'm just as shocked as they are. But, you know, the last time, you know, all the police dealing, I know that's going to scare my children. You know, it's only natural. We dealt with a lot, you know. But, so I go downstairs. I ain't got no fear of no police because I ain't broken no laws. And I'm in Atlanta. It's 3 black men. 3 police trucks. It got my house circled. So I go to the door, you know, go through the normal stuff. Hey, what's up with it? What y'all, can I help y'all? Hey, sir, what's your name? No, I don't play that game. Can I help y'all? That's what I need to know. Sir, we looking for Larry Brooks. Where you found him? How can I help y'all? We about to serve you this paper for stalking. Stalking. They said, sir, do you know such and such name? No, never heard of that person. Long story short, I get served and got to go to court for stalking on somebody I ain't never met. I don't know. And this created a fear within me. At 10 o'clock at night, I'm getting served paper. The blessing in it was I had to go to court. That was Sunday night at 10. I had to be in court Monday, 2:30 p.m. the next day. They didn't even give me 24 hours. You know, I probably could have said, hey, can I get some time to get a lawyer? But I didn't need no lawyer because I ain't stalked nobody. I don't even know this person. Even longer story, I figured out who it was. And, you know, somebody I ain't never met that was actually harassing me. But when I asked them to, you know, move away from it, some crazy woman, she got upset that I checked it, that I, you know, noticed her harassing me. So I said, hey, man, I ain't with all that. Stay away from me, please. She filed a protective order on me. The judge threw it out, long story, apologized to me for having to deal with somebody as psychotic as that would go to these lengths to try to ruin my name, you know. But anyway, man, I put that testimony out there because I didn't sleep that night after them cops served me because I had a fear. I was scared I'm going to court. And for stalking, my sister was just killed by a stalker 3 months ago. My niece was just killed by a stalker 3 months ago. My aunt was just shot by a stalker 3 months ago. And you putting that stalker jacket on me from a total stranger, somebody I don't even know. What do? I had to stand before the judge that don't, you know, I'm a black man, so I gotta fear of losing, being disenfranchised, losing everything I done worked for over nothing. It could just turn like that for me, easy. So I was scared. I was afraid. I lost sleep. I didn't sleep. But what I did do is I knelt. I knelt to bring me peace. I knelt all night. I knelt over and over and over again. I kept kneeling because I know in this dark, chaotic world, I gotta kneel. But like I say, the judge, by the end of my case, I presented my argument, and the judge apologized to me for me even have to go through what I went through to be in there in that day, and threw it out, and you know, reprimanded the person, the plaintiff that brought me in there on those false accusations. But I guess that's the second part. I always throw two parts in my videos. But learn to kneel. I'm going to read that Bible verse again. He who kneels before God can stand before anyone. Ephesians 3:14. All right, son. Junior. Anybody else rocking with me, man? I appreciate y'all time. Time is valuable, and thank y'all for giving me some. Thank you, son, if you checking this out, because I'm doing my best for you.